Can the Oregon Ducks make the college football playoff for the first time since 2015? Let us know in the comments what you think. But Matt, I'll toss it to you, man. Talk to me. What's up?
No. Nope. No. Never. Negative. Negatory.
Not never.
Yeah, no. Well, not as long as they're in the Pac-12. Maybe once they head over to the Big 12 or the ACC or the Big 10, whichever conference is poaching them from the Pac-12.
Still the same program. What difference does the conference make?
A lot, apparently, because Pac-12 teams just don't do that. Like, I mean, it's just not going to happen.
I remember a Washington in the CFP not too long ago.
Yeah, when I was in high school. It's not going to happen. As good as they might be this year, and they are going to be probably the second best team in the Pac-12 behind Utah, which, I mean, first of all, you have to beat Utah. And yeah, they're probably going to be able to beat all the other Pac-12 teams just because it's like the Big Ten East. I mean, you're going to roll over everyone. But it's just not going to happen. There's too many other good teams in these other conferences. Even with the Big 12 being down this year, and I don't really see a team from the Big 12 making it, you're still probably going to have two SEC teams, Alabama and Georgia. You're going to have at least one Big Ten team, most likely Ohio State, because they're going to win the Big Ten championship. And then honestly, it's probably going to end up being either Notre Dame or Clemson. I mean, those are your four. I don't see Oregon doing that. They'd have to go undefeated. And I just don't think it's going to happen.
I mean, Clemson, first off, was very underwhelming last season. And Notre Dame, I don't know how they could ever garner your trust in a college football playoff discussion. But with that being said, I think Oregon is certainly live to make the CFP this season based off the fact that they enter the season ranked as the number 11 team in the country in the AP poll. Their first game on the schedule this season is against a team who's probably going to be in the college football playoff again this year. The reigning, defending national champion Georgia Bulldogs. And obviously, as most of you Oregon Ducks fans know, the Oregon Ducks' new head coach was Georgia's defensive coordinator last year. So if there's anybody who has an inside idea on what Georgia likes to run, particularly on the defensive side of the ball, it will be Oregon's new head coach. Their new quarterback, the Ducks' new quarterback, Bo Nix, has spent plenty of time in the SEC over the last couple years at Auburn. He's a hell of a player. I think a new kind of atmosphere in Oregon around new guys is going to be good for him. So I think the Ducks, so long as they're able to maybe not beat Georgia in the opening week, but even if they can keep things competitive, I think they should be able to roll through their Pac-12 slate the rest of the year. Okay. And by the end of it, again, you're starting the year at number 11. I think by the end of the year, if you're somewhere near that top 5, things break your way. I mean, and let's keep it real.
Okay.
Oregon could beat Georgia on the first weekend. Obviously, Georgia lost a ton of talent, particularly on the defensive side of the ball, including their defensive coordinator, Jordan Davis, Nakobe Dean, the Green Bay Packers first-round selection.
It's an Alabama rebuilding year for Georgia.
But Georgia isn't Alabama. Because Georgia isn't Alabama, and obviously we just watched them win a national championship, beat Alabama on the way to doing that. But Georgia is not Alabama when it comes to recruiting, when it comes to coaching, when it comes to talent. They're very close, probably the closest thing to Alabama, but they're not that, and we shouldn't look at Georgia in that same lens. With that being said, Oregon, with the new head coach, a proven quarterback, opening the season as a number 11 ranked team, so obviously there's plenty of talent on both sides of the ball. It's possible. And if they win Georgia, if they beat Georgia in the opening weekend, they're going to be a top 5 team ranked. And you already made the point that the rest of the Pac-12 leaves a lot to be desired in terms of competition. Correct. So I'm expecting Oregon, whether they beat Georgia opening weekend or not, to roll through the Pac-12 slate. And that should give them a chance as season's end at the CFP.
Cool jerseys, no chances. Check out our article on DeAnthony Thomas at BVMSports.com.
Thanks for watching. Feel free to check out our other videos and don't forget to smack that subscribe button down below while you're at it. Also, for more great and original content, head right over to BVMSports.com.